Every seasonal update provides extra side quests that allow us some extra chances for diamonds and sometimes even exclusive rewards. As part of the 1.8 update, we have a special world quest that was announced during the livestream preview that highlights 3 Chinese intangible cultural crafts. These beautiful items can be learned about and earned through the quest of Tuan Shan, Rong Hua, and Xiang Bao. After completion, Nikki also gets her own versions to style with. Let's get started and find out where the quest is and how to get them. To unlock this quest, you will need to have completed the Chapter 2, the main story quest of Danqing Island. The main quest and this world quest is permanent content, so you don't have to rush. Once it's unlocked, we can start the quest by speaking with Ms Cui in Inkville. If you take the Inkville Market Warp Spire, you can head east down the road. Speak with Ms Cui, who discusses how lively the festivities are this year, reminisces about how Nikki used to carry around so many gifts during these times, and suggests that this year Nikki should learn how to make Yingwang gifts to hand them out this time and create stronger bonds. Guessing we may want to learn how to craft all 3 types of gifts, she suggests speaking with artisan Wendy first, who is short-handed. Let's head south of the village to find and speak with Wendy, who specializes in Tuan Shan. Nikki expresses interest in learning, and Wendy is very thankful as she was worried about missing deadlines. Yun had placed a large order and is showing that she is opening up to others again. Wendy is impressed that it was Nikki that helped her find closure, and encourages her to make one for Yun. Giving her very clear instructions, Momo comments about how complicated it is, but Wendy has one assembled on hand that just needs to be painted. Nikki would like to paint Yun's house on it, wishing her family safety and harmony. Worried about ruining the surprise, Nikki suggests using the Danqing realm to paint the house. We have the unfinished fan to work with now. Let's head back to the village and towards the scroll that will lead us to the Danqing realm. Use the Danqing craft ability to activate it and enter. Inside the realm, step over in front of the home and pull out your camera. I turned off Nikki and ensured the whole focus box of Yun's home was inside the photo frame. Take a photo when ready, and Nikki uses the reference to paint with. All finished, Momo is impressed and is super excited to show Wendy. We can use the scroll again to head easily back to the village. Go south towards Wendy again, and we see Yun is also there now. When speaking, we overhear about a lack of Rouge Lotus. Wendy is impressed at your completed gift and encourages you to gift it to Yun now. Yun recognizes the house and windows, and shares fond memories of her mother and family from when she was younger. Yun then thanks Nikki with her own gift, a Xiang Bao. Momo loves how it looks and would love to learn how to make one next. Yun tells us to speak with artisan Aromia to learn more about Xiang Bao, and mentioned about the Rouge Lotus that they were asking about earlier was actually for them. We now have unlocked the first exclusive gift, Adorned Glow, a Xiang Bao that we can style with as a handheld. Yun tells us to bring Rouge Lotus to Aromia to help out, so let's go ahead and find some first. We can open up our map and use the collections tracker on the bottom left to help us look. Even without precise tracking, we can get an idea of where to go. If you haven't found any to begin tracking with, you can refer to the spot I used in this video. To the west along the water side, we can find a lotus leaf to jump right onto and collect the pretty pink flower. Let's now head back towards Artisan Aromia and speak with them. They are lamenting the lack of flowers, but Nikki hands one over and talks about learning about how to make Xiang Bao. Aromia is excited to get started, explaining that they need to be ground down to allow the fragrance and healing properties to release. When prompted, I went with grind with pressure. Under their guidance, Nikki finishes stitching and it's ready. Aromia shares that the Rouge Lotus is Wu Shulan's favorite scent, and that it was her late husband that would gather them to gift her Xiang Bao with, and that she's been more reserved since his death. But when finding one of them recently and being flooded with those memories, she made a big order so she can form new bonds with everyone. Nikki requests delivering it herself, and we head off to her home inside the village next. Speak with Auntie Sholan to deliver the gift, and she shares the story of how she met her husband through the scent of the lotus, and how she feels after recent events like a knot in her heart is now gone. Auntie then gifts us with a Tuan Shan and reminds Nikki that they are always family in the village. We have now unlocked the second exclusive item, Swallow Song, a Tuan Shan that we can style with as a handheld. Now we can revisit the artisan PCs from the main quest. They are located right in the village. Head over and speak with them, where they are discussing a lack of inspiration for new styles. They are super excited at the sight of Nikki, and request her to share her styling to help them gain some fresh insight. Speak with Blue when ready for the styling challenge, and we see cool and sexy pieces are requested here. Reinvigorated, the PCs are excited to get back to work, and Nikki asks about learning how to make a Rong Hua. All the PCs share the steps needed to create one, which require a lot of precise handiwork. We let them know that we got everything, and we could talk with them again when we are ready to craft, as they will quiz us along the way. Speak with them again and let them know when you are ready. For the first step, the answer is velvet threads. For why we stretch over bamboo poles to dry, the answer is to dry thoroughly. And the name of the step for forming shapes is combining. After this quiz, Nikki completes making two. The PCs are impressed with the details, noting that Nikki mastered their techniques. When asked who it was for, I chose Ms Cui. For the second one, they suggested gifting Shangling, which Nikki agrees is a perfect option. It's now time to gift Ms Cui, who is surprised that you're back already. Impressed at the gift, she gets nostalgic about when she first took Nikki in and how the village helped her out, and she only wished for a peaceful life for Nikki. Now to deliver the second one to Shangling, who is on the other side of the village. She's impressed at the craftsmanship and shares about how she first fell in love with Rong Hua and finds them the perfect symbol of Yingguang. She also gifts Nikki and mentions she's not the only one who wants to thank her. We've now unlocked Spring Branch, the third and final item, a beautiful blue Rong Hua. She wants us to follow her back to the festival stage. Once close, we get a beautiful scene of the villagers who all want to gift her together. Due to the strange events plaguing the village, it weighed heavily on their hearts. Thanks to Nikki's efforts, they can celebrate the festival again, reunited with old loved ones. Yun shares they debated what to gift, but nothing could really show how grateful they were without their own words, and put together a letter. Admiring Nikki's talent, they know she may not stick around forever, but they hope this letter can reinvigorate Nikki knowing that she always has a home there. Nikki loves it, and that it's even more valuable than any treasure, and will truly always cherish it. With the quest now complete, you can even take the time to read their sweet letter. I thought this was so endearing. We've also unlocked a new title, Yingguang Weaver. This quest was really so beautiful, and a wonderful follow-up to the main story of Inkville. I learned so much about these beautiful items during this quest. You can really see how much work and love goes into them. Thanks so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe, so I know this video helped you out today. Check out my socials for more content, or become a member of the channel if you'd like to show your support. I really appreciate you all so much, and I hope to see you again next time.